Today we've got a live unboxing of some championship belts, courtesy of Pro Title Belts, and me and highly, highly, highly recommend you guys check them out if you're interested in replica belts. The work is spectacular, like second to none, seriously. And belts that you didn't even think you could get, you can get. Well, I'm really excited to crack into this. Let's get going. I can't wait any longer to see these. I've been waiting for a while, so let's go. Well packed as always from me, and I told them I'd do a live unboxing video. I probably should have scored this before I started, but here we are. There we go. Okay, I see what's first already. Oh my goodness. All right, we're gonna move the box back. I'm gonna start pulling these out one at a time. Like these things are heavy, you guys, like 20 pounds easily, if not more. I can already tell you what's first here. This is the IWGP USA Championship. Let's get into this thing. We gotta be careful. Careful as I can be. I feel like a kid at Christmas. This is so cool, you guys. So all of this stuff is hand done, hand designed, leathers hand tooled. Everything is done locally by these guys. Like I'm telling you, production quality is. I've never seen the IWGP USA Championship in person, but I'd like to. All right, here we go. I think we got some goodies on the back of this. Just gonna take those off really quick because they're for something else. All right, let's have a look. Here it is, you guys. IWGP USA Championship. Try and get it in on the camera for you so you get a good look. Unbelievable. Can you see the detail work in the leather? Mm. Oh my goodness. In case you're wondering, this is not anything illicit from Pakistan. This is some extra screws and some missing stones from another belt that I'd previously purchased. Okay, we're gonna save that one to last because that's the coup de grace. I know what that one is. All right, this one's a pretty special belt as well, especially if you're an old school wrestling fan, like I might be. This guy is the OG. Well, medium OG, but OG for us golden era guys. This is the Big Green Belt that Hulk Hogan won from the Iron Sheik in Madison Square Garden. That kickstarted everything. Like literally began it all, you guys. Oh my gosh. These are so cool. Even in the plastic, hey. Oh man. Like these aren't one belt fits all. They don't just cut leather and then plate around it. These are uniquely designed to match the originals, the original shapes, the original leatherwork, the original engravings. Look at that guy. Hulk Hogan, January 23rd, 1984 to February 5th, 1988. Stan Stasiak, Bob Backlund, the Iron Sheik, Bruno Sammartino, Ivan Koloff, Pedro Morales, Bruno Sammartino, and the Nature Boy Buddy Rogers, and superstar Billy Graham, and another Bruno Sammartino. There's some pretty distinguished names attached to this belt, hey? Look at that thing. I'll add some pictures afterwards so you guys can actually get a better look at them. Just trying the best I can on my OBS camera here. The Tiny Bot does a great job. The OBS bot, it does a really good job. That thing is beautiful. Have to forgive me, I'm just making room on my pool table here so that we can show these guys off. Okay, what do we got next? Next, this is a fun one that most of you probably haven't seen. I got this one because I like to collect historic belts, but I also like aesthetic belts. I like belts that look really good, even if I'm not a giant fan of the promotion, which there is one of them in here specifically that I targeted for that. But this goes back to the territory days, and this to me is the birthplace of wrestling. This isn't what I grew up on. I watched it later on as an adult, but there is a very, very specific type of wrestling that occurred out here in the Pacific Northwest, and that is the Pacific Northwest Heavyweight Wrestling Championship. It's a smaller belt than the rest. Again, it's exactly how the original would have been designed. Those smaller territories didn't have giant belts. Excellent. Another absolute look at this thing. The colors, just perfect. NWA Pacific Northwest. We have another NWA treat coming up. It's a little bit closer to Canada, and it was probably the reason that I made this entire order to begin with. And it might have been the belt that I put aside a little bit later that I'm going to save to last. All right, I'm going to get this box out of the way. I don't know if this will pan down and show these belts or not, but I bet if I do this, it will. Three down, three to go. What's next? Oof. Oh, this one's a beast. I know which one this one is. So this is the one I don't watch a lot of AEW wrestling. I've tried a couple of times. I just it doesn't get me. It's nothing against the product at all. It's most modern wrestling, in fact, for me. But their championship belt design is spectacular. It is a gorgeous belt, and it absolutely deserves its place amongst some of the best belts in the world of all time. Now, this should be the V1. I'm pretty sure that's what I ordered. This guy's heavy. Oh, oh my God. Oh, look at this thing. It's a monstrosity. A beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh my, look at that sparkle. Oh man, that thing is it's even better than I thought it was going to be. Look at the AEW Leatherworks stamped. I'm gonna get some good close-ups so that I can cut these over top so that you can get a true. Hey, look who your AEW heavyweight champion is. The champ is here. Just kidding, I'm not the champ, and that is totally not the way I like to actually do things. I much prefer to have the originals. My big gold has Ric Flair on it, the one and only, of course. But I'll take that. That works out real well. I like that. That looks great. All right, we got one more, and then the big one, which actually is a little one, but it's the one I'm most excited about. This is another belt that just sits in the absolute upper echelon of incredible designs, like incredible. The workmanship, again, spectacular. This one goes with that other IWGP. This is the IWGP World Heavyweight title. Trying to cut through this bubble wrap without putting myself in the hospital on YouTube. That would be nice. Wouldn't be the first New Year's I've spent in the hospital with stitches either. Anyhow, there we go. Ooh, another heavy one. Oh my gosh. That's why I wanted to do this unboxing live. I know the video isn't going to be absolutely perfect, but like the reactions are genuine and like, man, heavyweight IWGP champion, Adam Jones. That's me. And look, we got some amazing names on here. Scott Norton, Yuji Nagata, Antonio Inoki, of course, the living or the legend. Big Van Vader's on here. Oh, Big Bob Sapp as well. Brock Lesnar held this title. Kenny Omega, of course, AJ Styles. Here it is, the IWGP. So this one is sits in that same thing of I was just going for beauty, and these things are just gorgeous. Oh, all right. So that's one, two, three, four, five. Here it is, the one I've been most excited about. Oh my goodness. So cat's out of the bag. This is the NWA North American Stampede Wrestling Heavyweight Championship belt, recreated from perfection. This is the belt that started it all for me, and for tens of thousands, if not more, kids around Western Canada who grew up watching these guys live and competing for this title. Owen Hart held this title. Bret Hart held this title. Bad News Brown held this title. Mock and Singh. Oh my goodness. Brian Pillman. The list just goes on and on. I think Brian Pillman held the North American Heavyweight Championship. I might be wrong on that one. Oh, it's got nameplates on it, so we'll be able to tell you. So this belt, this is something that you can't get. This is something that you can't buy in a store. You can't go get a replica done. These are really hard to come by. And to be able to add this to my collection, it definitely is one of those pieces that I never thought I'd actually get to see in person, let alone be able to add it to my collection. Now, of course, they are replicas. They are made. It's not an original belt. It is a new belt, but it is so well done that I would bet I would bet that a champion himself wouldn't know the difference, except that it looks brand new. Just a guess. All right. Oh God. On that brown leather looks so good. So here it is. North American Heavyweight Championship belt. Get that leather brown tooling. Let's get some of these names in here. Because like this is the who's who of wrestling, you guys. Like if they were big, they wrestled in Calgary. Archie Goldie, Ox Baker, Waldo Von Erich, Stan Stasiak, Billy Robinson, Abdullah the Butcher, Kurt Von Hess, Gil Hayes, Harley Race, the king, handsome Harley Race back then. Don Gagne, Mike Martell, Mr. Sakurada, Patty Ryan, Big Daddy Ritter, Jake the Snake Roberts before he was the Snake. There's Bret Hart, Duke Myers, Dr. Death, David Schultz, Mr. Hito, Bad News Allen, Killer Khan, Dynamite Kid, Davey Boy Smith. They both held this title, you guys. Honky Tonk Wayne Ferris, the Honky Tonk Man himself, wore this belt for a time in 1986. Mock and Sing. who of course went on to WWE infamy as Bastion Booger, was a great heel in Stampede Wrestling, though, guys. Scared the pants off me as a kid. Don Morocco held this belt. Mockin Singh, I already said him. Owen Hart, there he was, 1987. Man, oh man. A piece of history just for me. I feel pretty lucky. Hey, special shout out to Pro Title Belts. Thanks again for doing such an amazing job. These things are incredible, you guys. Absolutely, absolutely incredible. That's it. I don't know when we'll do another unboxing video for championship belts because that makes my collection 12, which is probably more than a person should own. Um, but hey, we'll see what happens in the future. I do have some ideas for some custom belts. And like, again, just the quality is so good that, man, they're art pieces. They truly are. Thanks so much for watching. If you watched this far, I do appreciate it. Have a good day. Check out Pro Title Belts on Instagram and Facebook. You will not regret it.